watching some videos the other night there about Legend shocks.
Oh, what? Sorry?
I said I was watching a video there the other day about Legend shocks for the Harleys.
Oh, Legend shocks.
I think I'm gonna buy a pair for the back next summer.
Oh yeah? Are they that much better quality?
Yeah, they're saying even from like the new Harleys that it makes a world of difference. So on my my burnt out air shocks here that keep leaking, I'm sure it'll be night and day.
Yeah.
But they're like $1,000.
$1,000? I hope that's for the pair.
Yeah, for the pair.
Well, yeah, if you plan on keeping your bike, it'd be worth it.
Yeah, well, you know, every time we hit a bump, it's like, ooh, ow, ooh.
Yeah. Well, you're always loaded too, eh?
Yeah. And like I say, I pump them up, they leak out, they pump. Oh, there goes the Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'll pump them up the last couple days, maybe a week, and then they're low again.
Really, eh? I would think that they'd stay pumped.
I think it's maybe one of the little plastic lines that's leaking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're all just plastic, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know. But yeah, apparently right from brand new Harley shocks, they make a world of difference, so.
You'd think when you pay that much money for them, they'd have pretty good quality shocks in them.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
No.
You know, to buy a brand new Harley, like, holy.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos where guys, you know, like they got a 2021, 2022, and they've changed the shocks, and they're saying it made a world of difference.
Wow.
So that's over brand new Harley shocks. Not to mention old beat up ones that are, you know, over 10 years old.
I wonder what company Harleys are getting theirs from then.
I don't know.
Because you'd think that they'd be good, you know, really good quality, right?
You'd think so, but they don't have the air shocks no more. They've done away with them, but even the other ones apparently aren't that great. But
go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, I don't think yours got the air ride, eh, Graham?
What, my road glide?
The one you're on right now.
No.
Yeah, it's got like a dial for preload, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this bike has it either. I think it's just a dial.
Yeah, I think you might have air.
Oh, I might. Yeah, I haven't really looked into it.
It should be an air fitting right by your left saddlebag.
Yeah, it should be on the end for the front, eh? On the end of the...
Yeah, well, I think they might have done away with the front.
Okay.
But kept the back.
Yeah, I'd have to look.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had it apart enough times, I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I know my old girl does.
Yeah. Like this one, the front doesn't have it. But my old girl, the red one, it has the air front and back.
Yeah, the same as my old girl.
Yeah. But I don't know when they did away with the air on the front, but...
I remember when I bought the old girl and got all the old parts that were changed out on it, and I was shocked to see that the front forks, which were changed,
that
the originals were made in Japan. Like they were Showa, I think Showa, S-H-O-W-A, Showa forks. I was like, this is supposed to be a American-made motorcycle.
Oh yeah, they haven't been 100% American made for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went out for a ride with Mikey yesterday. That was a...
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was a disaster.
Was it a disaster? Would it break down or something?
Well, we left his house. It's by Castle and Duke. And we got to Castle in front, and he had no clutch.
Oh shit.
So we pulled in a parking lot. Used to be that old school. It's just, I forget what it is now. Right on the corner there, front where it merges in the Castle.
Yep. I know what you mean.
So we pulled all the side cover off. The spring clip, the round spring clip that holds your that plate in with your adjuster for the clutch.
Yeah.
That popped out.
Holy shit.
So I went to his house, got some tools. Then I went over to Bumper we thought, okay, well, it seems to be all right. So we went down Lakeshore, picked up Tansy, came back up Lakeshore around the waterfront, came back up Algonquin, went up Airport Hill. He had to downshift about 3 times to get up Airport Hill.
Wow.
So we pulled in a Vincent Massey parking lot at the old school. His back brake was seasoned right on.
Oh, shit.
So I think his master cylinder is full of shit.
Yeah.
He cleaned out the caliper and everything. It was full of shit, but he didn't do the master. So
Yeah.
so we limped it back home again.
Oh, shit, eh?
Poor,
Yeah.
the poor guy.
Yeah, that's not an enjoyable day ride, yeah.
No, and it's like that every time we go out.
Well, and it's so hot, eh, when you're trying to do anything. You're sitting on pavement,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
you're cooking. Yeah.
Well, then you're mad because it let you down.
Yep. I know that's what was happening with that old girl when I first bought it. Every time I turned around, I was fucking fixing something.
Yeah, that drives you nuts. He went out with another guy, Terry. They went up the North Highway and it broke. And he was up there sitting on the side of the road for like, I think about 2 hours or more
Oh.
before his girlfriend came up with the truck.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it's one thing after another. It's been driving him nuts.
Time to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was yesterday saying, I think I'm going to sell this damn thing. Like say, the whole summer he's been fixing it.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, you want to get out and ride. You don't want to be fixing something.
You can't go out riding with any confidence. Well, that's why, sorry, man.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, that's why the Japanese models did so well, right?
Yeah.
Hondas, Yamaha, Suzuki, they come out with a bike you can jump on and go
Yeah.
and get home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then do it all over again.
Yeah. Like I say, Harley's got that now, but
Oh, yeah.
that thing he's got has been passed down and passed down and passed down.
Yeah, well, you said it's a mixed up bunch of different parts, eh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not a Harley. The frame's not a Harley. The motor's S&S.
Yeah.
Maybe the transmission's Harley, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's just a nightmare.
And it's funny, you know, when I bought that old Ultra, when I first bought it, I started feeling that way. I was like, I got to get rid of this thing because it's fucking driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm spending money on it. I can't depend on it. I go on a trip, it would let me down. You know, I packed all up and stuck on the side of the road or whatever.
Yeah.
But now, once I got all those bugs ironed out, it feels like I wouldn't feel uncomfortable to jump on and go for a camping trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is a Harley. Like the whole thing's Harley.
Yeah. Well, when you order a part, you can give him a serial number and get the right part.
Yeah, exactly.
He's multiple times got the wrong parts.
Yeah.
And everything. Like he had to order a clutch basket. The handlebar switches. Brake discs.
Yeah.
He's ordered so much for the damn thing.
Yeah, that's totally frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always thought the S&S engines themselves though were probably a pretty good engine, eh? Like, do you think they're a good engine, or?
Well, he hasn't had problems with the engine. Everything else, but not the engine.
Okay. Do you think it's got anything to do with that the engine has too much horsepower for everything else, maybe? Like, too much torque, or?
No.
Or is it causing grief? No?
Part of the problem is people had it before, like, they put gear oil in the damn primary.
Oh, okay.
Like, they had no idea what they were doing and what oil to put in it.
Yeah.
Like, so whatever kind of fluid they put in the primary, it ate all the clutch pack away.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you felt the clutch rings,
Yep.
they felt like sandpaper.
Oh, really? Huh.
And it sat too long. Like the the seal in behind the stator. Your main seal, like the one I did, Graham, on my bike.
Yeah.
It was all just destroyed. It was in 2 pieces.
Wow.
And then he got that all back together, and then the stator went, so we had to rip it all back apart.
Yeah.
You know, and he already had it apart before that to do the clutch and everything. Like,
Yeah.
like he just keeps doing the same thing over and over, kind of.
Yeah, it gets so disheartening.
Yeah.
And you don't even want to start it up because you think that as soon as you get on the road, it's going to quit on you.
Well, that's what that's what he said yesterday. He said it's working good now. Maybe I better not go for a ride.
Yeah.
And like I said, we made it 2 blocks and. Well, maybe he'll sell it and get something dependable.
Well, you had to wire that whole thing, didn't you?
Oh yeah, when he got it, the ignition coil in the cone on the right-hand side was blown up. None of the wire was all ripped apart, everything.
Wow.
But he's just done so much.
Wow.
It never stops.
What did he pay for the bike?
I think it was around $3,500.
Okay.
But he's probably put another 2 into it.
Yeah, and then all that heartache.
Oh yeah, and all the work.
You can't put a price on that.
No. Well, he likes the look of it, eh?
Well, it is a cool looking bike. It really is.
But well, look, that day we came out here, we got by 533, the shifter fell off it.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's just never ending.
Well, and like you were saying about fluids, like that's something that's so simple to do, right? It's just to make sure you got the right fluid.
Yeah.
I know, like, things can happen, right, where you make an error or something. Like Graham had to do yours, eh, Graham? Like when you have, it's just, you didn't do it purposely, but you realized right away, and then you fixed it.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, if you put the wrong fucking stuff in.
Yeah.
I was on my oil change, Scotty.
Oh yeah.
Well, first off, I had to try and get the oil filter off, and it had one of the nuts on the end, so I didn't think too much of it. I put my socket on there, and it just broke the nut right off the end of the filter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so, and to get the filter off, I ended up having to take off my voltage regulator, my oil cooler, just to get at it.
Ouch.
But then, when I go to put the oil back in my primary, I grabbed a full, what I thought was a full liter of brand new oil from the shelf, which was sitting right beside my 4-liter brand new full oil can, and I proceeded to put it in the primary side. And as I'm starting to pour it in, I'm thinking, this is going in too easy. It's flowing as if it's like water.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I'm racking my brain trying to think, okay, well, when I opened it, did I break the little tabs? Or was it already broken?
Yeah.
Well, I since figured out what it was. It was brake fluid and the differential oil out of my ATV's differentials.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that poured pretty easy.
I poured that in. Well, I poured in about maybe 6 ounces before I suddenly stopped and said, no, this is not right.
Yeah.
So I immediately drained it out.
Yeah.
And I poured in a full liter of new oil, proper stuff. Went for a run and got it nice and warm and came back, dumped it out, and put in brand new oil again.
Yeah. Yeah, that brake fluid's not good for the rubbers.
No.
It's a good job you noticed it, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like, fuck me, there's something not right here.
Yeah, brake fluid makes all the rubbers swell.
Yeah.
So that would have done in all the seals if you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
They say, good job, something clicked and said, huh.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, at least you knew right away, and you did something about it. But if you wouldn't have, there was somebody who just went, well, it's got to be right. It's in the right bottle, you know, and just kept on going.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, well, then they grabbed a proper container to top it up or whatever, and went, oh, well, it must be a different brand or something, right? So,
Yeah, you
and
never
like
know.
you say, yeah. You know, I've bought fluids that, like, one manufacturer will be like a different color than another. And I don't know whether or not, because I still had some left, say out of like a different company, and not know I should really mix them because they tell you not to, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's still meant for the same job, so I won't take the chance.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't know if they got different chemicals that might react with the other one, right?
Yeah. Like, I haven't been through here for a long time.
No, me either.
But then when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need a quart of oil, oil is oil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then it don't matter.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Something's better than none. Yeah, exactly.
When I went down to the States with my old red girl there when she started going through oil, it was really hard to find 50 weight oil.
Oh, yeah?
Like, none of the gas stations carry 50 weight oil. Sure is a nice day.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful day. It's nice to actually be able to get out to and have a clear mind, you know, like I feel today like it's a good day because of that. Like
Yeah, nothing, no worries on your mind, just go on the cruise. I'm not even speeding.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, Graham, you better pass me because I'm pretty lag behind most of the time when I come through here.
Oh, that's okay. Let's get more time to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, just yakking away and cruising along. Don't always have to be in a rush, eh?
Oh. Well, that's what I find, you know, I was always trying to keep myself from rushing all the time.
Yeah.
But I still find that I still like that. I guess it's just part of my personality trait that I want to rush through things, which is not a good thing either, right? No. You know, you're talking about working on the bike, stuff like that. A lot of times I'll make mistakes because I am rushing. I feel like I got to rush to get something done, and I don't know why I'm like that.
Yeah, well, like I say, that's when you make a boo-boo, and you know,
absolutely.
You're going too fast, you don't notice something because you're trying to rush, and
or that's when you could get an injury, you know, because you're, you know,
or you make something a boo-boo, especially when you're working on machinery, and you know, then it falls apart on you later because you didn't get that bushing in there or whatever. Like I said, well, I think we've all done that.
That's for sure. You can tell I haven't been riding for a while. Even my hands get numb too quick.
Oh, mine's numb already.
Thank God for cruise control once in a while, eh?
Yep.
I have to admit, I really like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to drive the old red bike now.
Yeah, I just, like when the Softail, I never had it, of course, and I put that thing like you have on yours.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time with that. Like I'm not very comfortable with it. Even after having it on for a while, I was still, like I haven't rode it for quite a while, but I used to get caught in my sleeve of my jacket. And,
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it just took me a while to kind of get used to that.
Yeah.
But it helps with that numbness, right?
Yeah. Well, and you got to watch you don't crank it up too high because then you're on the throttle just with normal sharp corner coming up.
Yeah.
Then you're on the throttle there and you're not when you want to be kind of deal.
Yeah.
Ah, what's that? I thought it was the really sharp one. Yeah, this is a nice cruise.
You know, I was looking at the weather forecast. It looks like it's not too bad, eh? Coming through, like this week.
Yeah, they seem to be calling for like 30% rain every night or afternoon or.
Oh yeah.
When I looked at the beginning of the week, I said, "Oh, I got holidays coming." I looked, and it was like sunny every day, no rain at all.
Yeah.
Now that it's here, they're showing rain every day.
Yeah. When you're working like that and you depend on your vacation, the holiday days, to do stuff like this, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You kind of try to, you know, I remember I used to look ahead too on the long range forecast and stuff to try to pick days.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're going on a bike trip or whatever, right?
Yeah. Then when it gets here, it's changed.
Yeah.
It's called the Scotty effect.
Yeah.
Scotty effect.
Must be. Like I say, it never changes for the good. Rough. Big hole in the middle.
It's those days that when they are calling for a rain and that you get the sunshine, then it's like, right on.
Yeah.
Like the other day was, like they called for a 30% chance, and it really poured. Like it was a heavy rain. I think that was Monday, I think, or something.
Yeah, that night.
Man, did it ever come down, eh?
Yeah. Knocked my internet out with my new dish.
Really?
Yeah, it poured that heavy.
Oh, shit. That's freaking heavy then.
Yeah, well, the thunder and lightning. I might have got a power blip at the same time. But it knocked my internet out for a few minutes. It was nothing horrible, but like I say, it was like a flash. You know, it didn't last long, but when it came down, boy, it came down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the day Nick had her surgery was Monday, and I went in to pick her up because her surgery was for 12:30, and she said, "Well, I should be ready to be picked up around 2:30, but they'll call you." So I went back home, of course, and of course 2:30 comes along, and then 3:30, still no call.
Yeah.
So I called Amy. I said, they haven't called yet. Should I just go in, or? She said, no, they'll call you. They're not going to leave her there at the hospital. But it wasn't until like 20 after 4 or something when they called.
Wow.
Right.
But it was raining like gangbusters. Like when we come home there, holy man, did it rain. Oh, I just hit that bottle.
Did you hit it?
Yeah.
I was going to say water bottle too, but...
Yeah, I didn't really notice it right away.
Yeah, when Mikey broke down yesterday, I said, well, just take my bike and run to your house and grab whatever tools. When he got back, he said, man, your brakes work. He said, I grabbed a handful of front brake. I almost went over the handlebars. Yeah, I guess you got to squeeze pretty good. He did that on mine. He said, holy crap, scared the shit out of me.
There's a bike that somebody has out. I'm not sure if they're at that, that parts supply place. I forget what it's called. Just beside me there. What the hell is that?
Bent Toys.
Yeah, Bent Toys. Yeah, that's it. I think he lives there. I'm not positive, but he's got a bike that's got that kind of same style that Mikey says.
Oh yeah.
And I hear him start up every so often, and he'll shoot up the highway towards Switzerland and then back. First time I saw it go by, I thought it was Mikey, actually. I was like, oh, that looks like Mikey's bike.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know who he is.
See the old guy back in Redbridge there, Roy, I can't remember his last name, Roy something.
Okay.
He's got an Ultra, and then he put that three-wheeler kit on it.
Okay.
So he's got like 3 back tires.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he just got his license. He still only got his M2.
Is that a blue one?
Yep.
Okay, I've seen them go by. I just saw it yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah.
a Harley with training wheels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a light blue.
Yeah. I've
Kind of.
seen him go by. I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, he lives on North River Road.
Oh.
He's got a house. Watch potholes in the middle here.
Yeah. Funny, eh? They just did this road not long ago and it's already getting all beat to shit.
Wow, they're doing it cheaper and cheaper, eh?
Yes. No kidding. You look at the work they're doing on, like, right on the main highway there, like at the bypass, by Castles or whatever.
Yeah.
That was done not that long ago.
I know.
And now they're doing it again, and they're just doing the same thing.
Yep.
They'll have to do it another 2 years. They'll be doing it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I can't understand why they can't make a better system. Like,
Yeah, well, they don't want to take the time to dig it down and put better stuff underneath. Like, if you don't have solid stuff underneath, it's just gonna... That's rough
Just-
there.
eaves and
Yeah, you end up with ruts. It's almost like
Yeah.
following a train track.
Yep. Yeah, if you're coming,
Transport coming.
yeah, that's why it's so beaten up.
Ah!
Ooh, looks bad there, eh?
Yeah. Had to get over for him and right into the potholes.
What were you going to say, Graham?
if you're coming from my place to your place, right there in front of Northgate, ouch. When you come off the highway to go onto Trout Lake Road,
Yeah.
that ramp, there's a fucking great big hole in the middle of the ramp.
Yeah.
Like they've shaved everything down ready for new tarmac, except for this one spot where it's literally a 2 foot by 4 foot hole.
Holy, that's a big hole.
That's a big hole. And if you're coming around that corner, starting to accelerate to merge into with the traffic,
Yeah.
and you don't see it, that's going to be a rude awakening.
Yeah.
And they don't give a shit about motorcycle people.
I was just going to say the same thing. Yeah, they don't think about the motorbikes.
Yeah.
No, and people in cars don't understand that when you're on a motorbike, it's not safe driving on that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like I say, they're right on your ass.
Yep.
Now you got to hit the brakes because it's a giant freaking hole.